Hi there and welcome back to my little craft space. I thought I would share a little tour with you today. It's been quite a few months since I've shared a look around this room with you, a proper tour. The last time I had just moved in, which was about 7 months ago, so I think it's really overdue that we have a little look around. I did share a video doing this over on my Patreon a few weeks ago, so you may have seen something similar if you are over in my Patreon community. If not, it's quite a different room to when I last did a tour, so I thought I'd give you a proper look around, look at what's in the drawers, the cupboards, all the nitty gritty. I'm sharing it all with you today, so I really hope you'll enjoy this. So if you are new to my channel, a big welcome to you. This is my little craft space. I emphasize the word little because my previous studio was about 6 meters long. It was really, really big. So it's been quite a shock to the system coming into this space. I have a split space now. This is my craft space and I have an office downstairs that I share with my husband. So it's taken a lot of getting used to. It's still very much a room in progress. Lots of changes that I'm going to be making, lots of things that I'm constantly changing and upgrading, which I know you all understand because let's face it, even when you have the best space in the world, crafters do that all the time. We're always finding new ways to store things, aren't we? And different things come out and we're trying new things, so I know you'll all understand that. So I've got my craft trolley, I've got 2 sets of calyx, IKEA calyx over on their sides. I do run a monthly subscription box club and I have my creative community as well, which I'll talk about more in this video. This is my creative desk here and I've got my work storage there, and I recently added to this as well. This was from my previous space, but I've decided to use it as a little bit of a worktop, which again I'll talk about more in a moment. And this is still very much a space in progress. I don't really know what's going on at the moment. It kind of works for me, but I do eventually want to change all of this, but I'm not quite sure to what at the moment. And then we've got my stamps, and then we've got my Alex drawers there as well. So I will give you a good look around it all today. So let's start in the Alex drawers. I haven't properly organized these since we've moved. Oh, I do have bits here. This is shelving that I want put up, and then I've got, actually let's move this so I can show you properly. So I've got some of my favorite craft punches. I've got inks, ink blocks, some favorite wooden stamps, a couple more favorite punches, and I use a cake display stand. And these are a couple of my favorite journals that I'm working in at the moment. This is a vintage travel journal. I'm quite pleased with how this one is coming along. This one is another vintage journal. I'm just thinking, yeah, this one is, we started off in Disney and then we drove through Georgia, South Carolina, and on to North Carolina. That's in the second signature there. And then this one is also a Disney one. This one is huge. And this one starts in Disney and then we go on to St. Augustine and then back to Disney. That's what this one is here. And then at the back here, I've got little pieces of artwork from friends. I've got my pretty sewing machine that has never been used, and a little box of, this was all from a road trip as well. These are a set of mini books that I've made. I think I've done the whole makings of them on my other channel, and flips as well. This was Chattanooga, Alabama, Savannah, and Disney. That's what those ones are. Really like having my beautiful journals on display. I find it really inspiring and it makes me very excited to create. So these drawers need seriously sorting out. I have got stencils. These are all from my online shop. Washi and stamps and stickers. Various other bits and pieces. Also other bits from journaling. I've got like my corners. I've got these to hang charms off. I've got all sorts in here. Jump rings. All kinds of bits and pieces. This is all cello bags for my monthly kits. So my monthly kits are craft boxes that I do every month. Different themes. And they go out on the 17th of every month. They are for people that journal, people that scrapbook, make happy mail, cards, anything like that. They're themed each month. We have got pool party coming up, so it's a nice summer one coming up. Beautiful colours. That's going to be the August kit. And then September we have got a really nice, or the start to autumn kit. I haven't shared that one yet. I'm really looking forward to sharing that one with you. It is so pretty, really pretty. Lots of these bits and pieces are for my kits. Buttons and beads. I have got all my stamps. These are all from my online shop. I'll leave all these are all exclusive to my business, Lollipop Box Club. I will leave links to the kits and everything else down below in my online shop, so you can go and take a nose. I have got various bits and pieces. See, I need a serious sort out. More stamps. Maybe that should be an upcoming video. What do you think? Stamps. These are ones that I use, not obviously ones to sell. And then this is all kind of like personal stuff that I'm using. Stamps. This is all for kits, paper clips and bits and pieces. More embellishments and charms and you name it, it's in these drawers. Giant paper clips and binder clips. We have got journaling cards. These are all left over from my kits as well. And then stamps of mine. Envelopes and card blanks. Notepads from my online shop with a few escapee little card blanks. And notepads as well. These are all in my online shop. We have got menu planning. We have got notebooks. We have got little post-its. We've got all sorts. Some really cute ones there. And I've got cello bags that have fallen down the back and I can't close them. That's the worst thing with these drawers. Stickers. These are all from my online shop. Whole drawer of stickers. Die cuts, ephemera, they are all living in there. And then we've got a whole drawer of envelopes with a little bit of mixed media from my online shop. Got all sorts in here, all different types of envelopes. Now, these next drawers are my favourites. This is what makes me happy when I create. Romy, my friend, sent me these. I just love bits and pieces. This all just makes me so happy. Stickers. I've also got like loads of little mini notepads. I love collecting these. They make me so happy. And stickers and die cuts. Just loads and loads of bits and pieces. Tickets. Some of these are left over from kits that I've just popped in here. I do need to give it another sort out though. I love sorting out drawers like this. This one is all Disney. With an envelope. Oh no, that was sent to me. I've got Disney cutouts there. I thought it was all Disney. Got some really fun stuff in here and lots of vintage as well, which I really like. Little bags. These we actually picked up in the park when they used to do the sorcerer's cards. Anyone remember those? Got bits that have been sent to me, bits that I've collected myself, all sorts. Some really fun stuff. I love delving through these drawers when I'm creating. Next we have got bits and pieces again. These are from my kits, titles, wooden bits, loads and loads and loads of bits and pieces, wooden words, birthday. We've got some vintagey stamps. These are all from Bramble Fox. More bits from my kits. I've got some stickers that I really like as well. Some crazy little bits and pieces that I like finding. Die cuts and ephemera. There's a little bit more of an organisation going on here. And I've also got little trinket trays that I like using sometimes as well. In here, more die cuts and ephemera, other bits and pieces that have been sent to me, gifted to me. I've got all sorts here. I love all this old stuff so much. And then I've got some of my old stash as well. It's so old, but I love it. It makes me happy. Let's pop that in there. Don't want to lose anything. Some things have been made for me. And then this is oddments. These are all things that I want to turn into charms. A lot of them, I've got some old necklaces of mine. I've got beads. These were sent to me. They are so cool. Little Minnie and Mickey Mouse charms. And a whole box of bits and pieces of mine. Really old stuff, which I love turning into charms. So, oh, I've got a whole little box of old keys here as well. Some I've bought new, like off eBay. I've bought a whole box load, and others, I think most of these I have bought off eBay actually. Some of them are old. I've got a nice little mix there. And I also keep my Disney trip itinerary up there as well because it makes me very happy. Love the pop of colour that it adds, and all my old itineraries are stored behind there. Right, up to here I have got 12 by 12 cardstock. I've got a little box of like my circle cutter. I've got a little craft drill. Minnie Mouse there, she was gifted to me by a crafty friend. And these are journals, lots of old journals that I've made. These are travel books because things like this make me really, really happy. And then I've got a whole load of journals as well. Some I've completed, like my new home. I've got weekly journals. This Bambi one is a new one I've created just this year for UK little visits. And then I've also got more journals, and I've got Posca pens and my pastels as well. Right, should we start this one? This one is planners. I don't really use my planners anymore, but I love them. They look pretty. And this one is a anything goes Disney journal. Any Disney trip, any year, nothing's in order. That's that one. This one here, I have got a couple of old vintage books that I will probably turn into journals. And I have got fabric trimmings and just some other bits and pieces of trimmings. I just love seeing things like this out. I picked this up in TK Maxx for 50p. I thought I'd use it on a project. I have yet to use it, but it makes me happy. This one, let's go down to this one, is twine at the back and lace trimmings at the front with a few other little bits of trimmings and bits and pieces, ribbon and that. I really, really love seeing things on display. This one is all wool and pom-pom trimmings. I've also got these wax threads as well that I use for binding my journals. In fact, I might actually get a little jar for those and keep them out on display. They're beautiful colours and I think that will look really nice. 12 by 12 paper collections from scrapbooking, and this is all fabric and wool, as you can see. These ones are all to-do lists, planner pages. I need to work my way through them actually. And these are trip planners. I've got my current two that I'm using at the moment. They're in my other room because we are packing for our trip. These storage boxes, they're from Next. They're from the brand Wham, and the colour makes me very happy. This one is just random work stuff. This actually is for upcoming red tier patrons. My crafty community, my craft club, it's split into various tiers. You can join from just £1.99 a month. There you get access to my community chats, our online craft Zooms together, downloads, behind the scenes stuff and all that. If you go to the £3.50 tier, the yellow tier, you also get weekly journaling prompts, sketch inspiration. I do recipes. You get quite a bit more added on. And then if you go to the teal tier, which I believe is £5.50 a month, you also get online classes as well. And we also have, I forgot to say, we've also got a full library of to-dos. There's over 100 videos of different techniques and things as well. And also you get an exclusive studio vlog every month, And then if we go to the next tier, which is the red tier, that's £15 a month. That's the one I was just talking about. You get happy mail every month. You get a little parcel, handwritten note or postcard. You get 10% off my online shop, and you get early links to various videos as well. And once you join, you get access to everything that has been coming up to 4 years now. You get access to everything from all of that. So that is my box where I store bits for patrons for my red tiers happy mail coming up. Here we've got some books. Some are just good craft books. My daughter and I did a craft class in anthropology and we made plant pots, so I've always kept those there. And then some are going to be journals, some aren't. I love that quote. I need to look at that every morning, I think. Previous kit stuff. Books that I wanted to turn into journals. What else have we got? Oh, other journals that I've made. An old weekly journal and a Disneyland Paris journal. This one is still in progress. These two here are craft boxes, picture frames, bags, paper bags, all sorts going on in there. That I use for crafting. If I'm needing something and I want glitter, I go there. If I'm making something and I want string, I go in there. Anything that's kind of like crafty is genuinely kept in there. Let's move my craft trolley out the way. Here I've got large punches, a whole box of them. These are like the super duper large ones. And then in here is happy mail that has been sent to me, plus some old journals and magazines as well. Oh, I've just noticed a big stash of park maps as well. Very, very handy. Here's my beloved craft trolley. I love this thing. It's quite self-explanatory. Pens, all sorts in here. I have got my paintbrushes. I've got watercolour pencils. It's more of an art trolley, to be honest. Pens, paints, Inktense blocks, inks, other various pencils and pens, and then paints under here. Wax melting thing to make your little wax seals there. All sorts of bits of fun in there. I love my craft trolley so much. That area here, I currently keep my paper trimmer. I've got some hooks as well, which I want to put on the wall for my lounge fly. Large paper pads at the back. And then on the top here, I have got some 12 by 12 paper collections. And then I've got bags kind of on the go, photos, journaling cards. This was the nappy box from my daughter. She's now 25. And I've got just loads of bits and pieces here. The idea always was, and still is, that if I want to go and craft downstairs or in the garden, I can pick that up. I've got everything in there that I would need to craft on the go. Everything. So it's a very easy kind of thing just to carry around and go and transport and go and create somewhere else. I used to do that a lot, not so much these days. We might watch something in the evening on TV and I'd scrapbook on the floor, and then I've got it all with me. I could just carry it downstairs. Next little bit, I've got watercolour paper, more craft, scrapbooking stuff, vellums in there, cardstock, and lots of alphabet stickers, more planners. And then pens, pencils, all that kind of thing. I like having a couple of little trinket trays just with bits and bobs in. Oh, I've just noticed a lippy. And I've just noticed a lippy as well in there. Sorry, it's a very sunny day today. On my windowsill, I keep jars of ribbons. I collect them all colour coordinated, jar of Flair, and all my coloured buttons. In here is a book that I made full of stickers, lamp, bits and pieces again. And then here I keep bits gifted by friends and other bits and pieces. I love that postcard there. Scissors, my little blending brushes. This is how I store my washi tape. And then just again bits and pieces, that's part of my tripod. Spare camera card, staplers. Oh, the washi tape belongs on here. I've had a little jig around today. I was having a sort out. This is all travel washi and more pens. These are my traveller's notebooks, which are all full of travel journals. And then I've got my travelling pencil cases, craft knife, and my word of the year book, all sorts in there. This I touched on earlier on. This is where I keep my monthly kit stock as it arrives. I've got this month and the next month, and then some sale bits and pieces up there, so it's all kept together. And then here, this is another journal that I'm working on, my weekly journal for 2024, journal that I'm working on for a friend. And then I've got my mood board as well, which I love. Here we have got heat guns, glue guns, spray paint, and an extendable plug socket. Happy Mail for friends, some scrapbooks. Most of these actually live in the other room. Here I keep, this measures for my post. Got my scoring board, grey board. This is just photos, free prints. Oh, blast, I need to do free prints. And just tech stuff, to be honest. And that's all stuff filed away, work stuff. My selfie printer. This is all sewing. This is another to-go box. This I can take down if I'm zooming. And I've got glue, stapler, scissors, all sorts. My mini trimmer, ATG gun, more crafty bits, and my monthly kits. Here I've got a little frame that my son gifted me. I've got flamingo that my daughter painted for me. And in here, all these little cubby hole things. I bought these in Tiger, goodness knows how many years ago. And I keep small things. I have got like little clasps, jump rings, book rings. I have got various different coloured paper clips and nothing overly exciting. And then bits and pieces in these little drawers there as well. Some older kits there, spare boxes. I keep my tripods there as well. Somebody recently asked me, how do I use the drawers here? To be honest, I don't really. These are my old desk drawers. I forget I've got them. There's various bits and pieces, and it could really do with being cleared out. Oh, have I got my old camera in there? Let's have a look. I wanted to take that on holiday with me just in case. I have as well. Just in case mine breaks. Let's take that out. Loads of camera cards and GoPro attachments. And, oh, I was looking for some tape the other day. I'd run out. Old purses, batteries that need recycling. Yeah, that's in there. So it's used as the top at the moment. To be honest, I don't really need it. I would like a big vintage desk, really. I think that would be my ideal, with some storage above maybe. I don't know. I do not know. Said it is definitely a room in progress. Right, the last little bit I have got is my desk area. Underneath here I have got my old scrapbooking tote, which is full of more scrapbooking collections. And in here, let's move my bin out the way. These cupboards really, really do need sorting out. I did them recently, but just quickly. I've got containers, bits of kits, bits and pieces to help with when I'm creating layouts and journal pages. This is more for weekly journaling in here. If ever I go anywhere or a friend sends me something and I think, oh yeah, I want to keep that, that goes in here. So this is a real goodie basket. That's what that is. And then I've got tags at the back. Like I said, containers, storage. This is more like a techie shelf. I've got tripods. I've got lights. Bits and pieces from my selfie printer. Pens. This is an adhesive box. Loads of gift bags in there. Journals. And I have got my selfie paper in there as well. So it's not overly exciting. I do talk about removing the doors every now and then, but I think it's just going to look messy. I am a hidier, as I always say, so I can hidey things away. This side makes me very happy. This is more junk journaling. I have got old books at the back. This is the side that I really, really do want to organise. I have got stencils. I have got junk journal baskets. I have got loads of ephemera and bits and pieces, books. This is all vintage, playing cards, loads of vintage books at the back. This is a fun one. I can see some photos there. My long reach stapler. I have got dominoes here. I was thinking about turning these into charms. I might actually put those in the other drawer. Actually, I'm going to leave them there. I've got playing cards and more stamps. Yeah, this one is a fun cupboard. I love delving into this cupboard when I'm about to junk journal somewhere and I pick up a book that I think, yeah, the pages here will be really good for journaling. It goes in here. Things like finding a box of dominoes, they belong in here. So all the fun stuff goes in this cupboard. This cupboard I find really inspiring, and that's it. Oh, apart from my stamp collection. And this is how I organise most of my stamps. I've got wooden ones dotted around, but this is most of my stamps here, which if you're familiar with my channel, you would have seen these before. I picked this up in a charity shop, and I've had it a very long time, but they're all labelled so I know what's where. It's an easy way to keep them tidy and put away with easy access. And that just seems to work really well for me. So I really hope you've enjoyed having a good look around. Anything that you would move around or change or add or take out, let me know. I'm always up for new suggestions. Thank you very much for spending the time with me this afternoon. I really hope you've enjoyed this. Please let me know about your craft space. I would love to hear where you work from and how you organise your things as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.